I'm a little beggar in the begging I've been with 3 storm low on this little line of rain. Don't want to live day down to Sagoo, known by the name of Old Johnny Doo. Of all the tracks that go to bed to begging, it's the best. For when the man is tired, he can let you have the rest. Bed first, dinner first, nothing else to do. Cut around the corner with his old riggedy. I sat in a barn down the Clare barn with a wedding lady coming on the wind with the dawn. Holes in the roof, the rain coming through. Cats and the rats who play peekaboo. Who should awaken but the lady of the house with a white spotted apron and a calico blouse. She began to frighten when her eyes said boo. So don't be afraid that it's only Johnny. I met a little flaxen-haired girl one day. Good morning, little flaxen-haired girl, I say. Morning, little beggar man, and how do you do? With your rags and your tags and your old rigadoo. I buy a pair of leggings and the collar and the tie. And the right big lady I will fetch flying by. Buy a pair of goggles, the collar and the balloon. An old-fashioned lady I will make her too. It's over the fields with my pack on my back, over the fields with my great heavy sack. Holes in my shoes, toes are peeking through. Skinny-reeky-doo, it's the old Johnny Doo. Time to go to bed because it's getting late at night. The fire's all out and that's it for the light. Now you must have scored it on my old ricky-doo. It's goodbye, got me with the shoes, old Johnny Doo. Good evening, that's Chris Wade on the bass. That's Matty Brotherton on the fiddle. And I'm Rich Brotherton, and we're happy you're here. And now let's sing a really sad, mopey song. To show them just how glad we are that everyone's here. Let's do this one. Oh, play me a blues song, turn down the light. I'm sad as a proud man can be sad tonight. Just let me dream on, or just let me sway, while the sweet violins and the saxophones play. And miss, you don't know me, but can we pretend that we care for each other till the band reached the end? One step for aching, two steps for breaking, waltzes for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzes for dreamers and losers in love. Well, they say love's for gamblers, while the pendulum swings. I bet hard on love, and I lost everything. But don't send me home now, put a shot in my arm, and we'll drink down old memories, and we'll drink into the dawn. And Mr. Band Leader, won't you play one more time, for I've good folding money in this pocket of mine. One step for aching, two steps for breaking, waltzes for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzes for dreamers and losers in love. You don't know me, but can we pretend that we care for each other till the band reach the end? One step for aching, two steps for breaking, waltzes for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzes for dreamers and losers in love. Oh, waltzes for dreamers and losers in love. Thank you. Okay, this is an English song from Cornwall, which is southwest England. Mostly what they have down in Cornwall are fishermen and miners. But this song is about Cornish pagans. Because it's, but happy pagans, celebrating the coming of the spring. going to wear the horn. It was the crest when you were born. Your father's father wore it, and your father wore it too. And oh, jolly rumble, oh, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summertime, to welcome in May, oh, the summer is a-coming, and winter's gone away. Robin Hood and Little John have both gone to the Barrow, and we will to the Greenwood to hunt old fucking arrow. What happened to the Spaniard who made so great a poso? He shall eat the feathered goose, and we shall eat the roast. Oh, and so jolly rumble, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summertime, to welcome in the May, oh, the summer is a-coming, and winter's gone away. God bless Saint Mary Moses with all her power and might, oh, bring us peace to all the world, bring peace both day and night, oh, and oh, jolly rumble, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summertime, to welcome in the May, oh, the summer is a-coming, and winter's gone away, oh, and oh, jolly rumble, we were up long before the day, oh, to welcome in the summertime, welcome in the May, oh, the summer is a-coming, and winter's gone away, oh. Yeah. Bending on the subdominant. Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I just participated in a very nerdy musical theory discussion on Facebook. Someone said, like, why do I love the Lydian scale so much? And then you can speak...
Because every movie you watch is full of it.
She was like, use cinema, historical context, theory. So I have like a long diatribe. And I got a heart react, so... Oh. That means I killed it, right?
You killed
And
it.
then you mentioning the subdominant, and then you see how...
I have like kind of personal beef with Lydian mode.
You would, wouldn't you, Maddie?
Yeah.
You would have a beef with the Lydian mode, Maddie. Jeez.
Because I hate fun and adventurous
You said
kids
that.
movies or whatever. I don't know.
English translation.
It just means I'm very picky.
Okay.
Occasionally.
Richard said English translation.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, now they get it. Yeah.
That's Lydian.
For English translation, this is complete non-verbal translation.
Can you play a major 7 with the sharp 11? That also explains it, I feel like. That was my explanation. I was like, you know, when you play a D major in the right hand and a C major in the left hand, like, that's beautiful, and that's why I like it. And she was like, yeah, me too.
It can be really good when not applied in a completely cliched context.
Right. Anyway, that's Lydian mode.
Yeah, hero.
You want to know Mixolydian mode?
You can remind it in an Irish show. You heard that in the first tune we played today.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was an
yeah.
educational experience.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Huh? Starts with that friggin' half step.
How dare you? What an Irish gig, no less.
No, we're not going Phrygian. Let's do this. I'm looking for something that has a little bit of a tune in it. Once I was a working man, lived at home in ease. Now I am an earner that plows the angry seas. Oh, I always loved seafaring life, a bit my love and you. I shipped and steward and cooked my boys on board the Kangaroo. Oh, I never thought she would prove false or either prove untrue as we sailed away to Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. Think of me, oh think of me, she mournfully did say, when you were in the foreign land and I am far away. And take this lucky trumpety bit, it'll make you bear in mind the love and trust and faith for you left in tears behind. Cheer up, my own true love, don't weep so bitterly. She sobbed, she sighed, she choked, she cried, could not say goodbye. Oh, I won't be gone for very long, it's but a month or two. When I will return again, of course I'll visit you. Oh, I never thought she would prove false or either prove untrue as we sailed away to Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. So usually an instrumental interlude in the middle of a song, an Irish song, means one of two things. Either something physical and romantic, or somebody sailing around on the ocean. That's this one. Our ship was homeward bound from many's the foreign shore. Many's the foreign treasure unto my love I bore. I brought tortoises from Tenerife and toys from Timbuktu, a China rat and a Bengal cat and a Bombay cockatoo. Straight off I saw her dwelling on the streets above the town, where an ancient dame upon the line was hanging out her gown. Where is my love? She vanished, sir, about 6 months ago, with a smart young man who drives the van for Chapel, Sun and Cove. Oh, I never thought she would prove false or either prove untrue as we sailed away to Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. Now my love, she is no foolish girl, her age it is 2 My love, she is no spinster, she's been married twice before. And I cannot say it was her wealth that stole my heart away, for she's a washer in the laundry for 1.09 a day. So here's a health to dreams of a married life, the soap, suds and blue. Heart's true love, bathe and starch and wash and soda too. Oh, I'm going to some foreign shore, no longer can I stay. On some China hot and done, I'll throw myself away. Oh, I never thought she would prove false or either prove untrue as we sailed away to Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. No, I never thought she would prove false or either prove untrue as we sailed away to Milford Bay on board the Kangaroo. Snyder Brothers turned on the fiddle.
I consider that classic Ulla. Like that was on the first playlist that y'all sent me. Like 7 years ago or whatever.
Crazy.
That and a bunch of other stuff that we don't play because it wasn't all that good, but that one stuck.
I think Christy did.
Oh, just Christy, but with the pipe, like the little pipe that comes in.
Yeah, probably. We don't generally do much in the way of rebel songs because we don't really cleave to the notion of that.
Right.
But this song it precedes the rebel songs by 200 years or something like that. And it is about a guy who fought and now he's going to hang. But also I'm doing it because it's actually the very first Irish song that I ever heard. Right? My sister, she was there. Oh, see the people, hosts of men who come with faces wan, from farmstead and from thresher sky, along the banks of Lyme. They come with vengeance in their eyes. Too late are they, for young body McCorley goes to die on the bridge of doom today. Up the narrow street he stepped, smiling, proud and young. About the hemp rope on his neck, the golden ringlets hung. There was never a tear in his blue eyes, both bright and dry were they. stirring. You gotta admit, it's stirring.
What is that?
So is that bucket. That's a stirring bucket. Thank you.
Sure. Let's do this. And let's see. Would it be totally weird to play the slide this early?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
weird. So weird.
Yeah. Well, we're all a little weird, I think.
Weirder the
So.
better.
There you go. Alright. So we've got 4 slides, which are not a type of tune that you usually hear in Irish set, but they're kind of like jigs, but they're from Cork and Kerry, and they generally go a bit faster than an average jig. So here's 4 of them, 2 of which I learned while I was studying abroad in London from this fiddle player named Pete Cooper, who's a very cool guy. He's compiled some books of tunes. And then 2 of them, the 3rd and 4th, are ones that Dad learned. What was it? In Cape Cod or in Ireland?
No, in Doolin.
In Doolin.
In Doolin, years ago, from a banjo player named Tony Dalton.
Yeah, and so we've stuck them all together. So,
I like how the option was Cape Cod or Doolin.
well, yeah. I mean, that's where the began.
I know the story, but you know, for those that don't.
One of those 2 places. Yeah, so Dan O'Keefe's number 1, Dan O'Keefe's number 2, Pyrig O'Keefe's, and Go to the Well for Water.
They're spirited as well.
Like G, A minor, D, D?
That's right.
Was there dancing? There should have been dancing. Okay. Well, next time there'll be
We didn't
dancing.
give them the heads up. There's a good little bit of space back there by the bar. There's a little bit of space.
There's all that room. You can just go lepping and tearing as they like to say.
I taught that step to one of my students, and we call it the water park set because there's slides. Going to the well for water is the last one. We've got cute names for all of the tune sets that I taught him.
Okay, cool. And you're developing a young generation of new Irish fiddle players? Could be. Well, good on you.
These kids were already fiddle players, kind of start with, but I'm teaching them Irish tunes, so.
That's very nice.
Just to bring it all the way back around, we talked about taking Pat on a water slide the whole time we were on tour. Because he's never been to a water park. They don't really have those.
They don't really, they don't much swim in Ireland.
That's true, I've never seen him swim actually.
It's just not much of a thing.
And he sunburns really easily too.
Right, well, that's part of it.
Oh, really bad idea.
And usually it's just cold and rainy.
Yeah. The beach scene is a little bit different in
Yeah.
Ireland.
Not here though.
Not here.
We'll slide all over that bad boy. Hey Rich, you know what cover we did at Pat's gig last Monday?
What?
We did the Pina Colada song.
Oh yeah. That was great.
And everyone loved it but me. Yeah, it was great. It's fucking awesome.
Awesome. Okay, we'll think of something equally silly. Well, why don't you sing us a song anyway? Chris Wade.
You know what song I want to do that's silly? The second song on the Muppets album, the one after the Rainbow Connection, is a song called Moving Right Along. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Moving Right Along. But loose and fancy free.
I don't know.
It's so good. It's like
I don't know.
like cocaine country kind of Wailing beat or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool.
In the Muppet movies, when
Yeah,
they're all in the
movie,
car
yeah.
and they're
So they're moving
Moving right along?
They're moving right along.
Yeah, let's not do that though.
the chords be a little bit weird in that one too.
There's quite a few of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of chords.
Let's do that John Pine one with very few chords and no Lydian mode.
Yeah.
It's a very Ionian sort of situation here for those of you following along in your theory workplace. Just to say that joke was for Kathy.
Taking notes for me? I am.
I'm not sure we can do teachers in house. He's gonna make it, Lydia. He's gonna find a way.
Please do. Alex.
Listen for the solo.
Today I walk down the street I used to wander. I shook my head and I made myself a bet. And there was all these things that I don't think I'd remember. But how lucky can one man get? I bronzed my shoes and I hung them from a rearview mirror. Bronze admiration in the blind spot of regret. And there was all these things that I don't think I'd remember. But how lucky can one man get? Today I walked down the street I used to wander. I scratched my head and I lit my cigarette. And there was all these things that I don't think I'd remember. Yeah. And how lucky can one man get? street I used to wander. I shook my head and I made myself a bet. And there was all these things that I don't think I remember. How lucky can one man get? How lucky can one man get? It's relative.
Lydian.
But that was a good explanation, honestly.
There you go.
They've heard that before, and they hear that, then it's like, oh, that's why people don't do that.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
My problem with the Lydian mode is like, you know, like in E.T., like kid riding a bike.
It is very that, isn't it?
It's overdone.
It's very Back to the Future, also.
You can do weird things with it, and then it's fun, but...
The flux capacitor!
Yes. Also, Danny Elfman can do some things with it that work.
What is that?
That's it. The Jetsons is all Lydian.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. Jetsons, Simpsons, who can tell?
The Jetsons is too, honestly.
You're right, it is.
There's also some Legends of Zelda references I can make that no one can get. Maybe Ocarina of Time, things like that. Doesn't matter.
So anyway,
Moving right along.
that's the point. You know what though? What occurred to me? The subdominant and the Lydian don't go together at all. They smash. Sorry.
I'm not going to elaborate on why I want to argue with you. On
We're just gonna leave that.
I'll save that for the green room, Rich.
Yeah.
This is not over.
Okay.
We're a bunch of nerds up here. Time for another heartbreaker.
Right.
I have to bring it down.
This. We're going to do the old version of this instead of the new version. The new version is kind of like David Allan Coe in Ireland, and we're not going to do that. We're not gonna-
Tell us how you really feel about that.
It's really kind of the weirdest thing in the world because it's a heartbreaking song about a young fella who's been arrested for stealing food to feed his children, and now he's being shipped off to Australia, and his wife is standing outside the prison crying, and this heartbreaking, slow, sad song became the rallying cry for some kind of a big soccer team.
Yeah.
And they all stand around and sing it loud, and they have shout-alongs like "Let me, let me, let me." Yeah, so
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
we're not going to do that version. By lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they are taking you away. Well, you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Oh, our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. That's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I took a stand. They brought me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Oh, our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, I watched the last star falling. As a prison ship sailed off against the sky, she will wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Oh, our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Let's go back to the other one.
You told us so much.
Huh? Carrot burgers, I don't like carrot burgers.
Yes, you do. Chris says you do.
I've never sung carrot burgers.
Okay, all right.
Maybe Pat does that one.
I wish I was.
That's a really nice one though. That's a lovely one. But Pat does that one. It's so good. I have to look forward to Pat being back again. You know. Andrea sings it. Andrea sings that
I think
one.
that's right, yeah.
That's right. Andrea does that one.
I think so.
Okay, let's jam a little.
All right.
I've said this before. This song was written by a cousin of mine. Actually, I've not said that before. I said, this song might have been written by Cousin Ulla.
Probably.
I may have said probably. Now I'm just taking ownership of it.
Wait a minute.
Johnny Mulhern is my cousin.
He was a good man.
Because in Augusta, Georgia, there are 1,000 cousins of mine named Mulhern. And I'm sure Mulhern and Mulhern is one misunderstanding on Ellis Island away. What's your name? Mulhern. Mulhern? Okay. That's not what I said. Frozen night, he was heading for the pub and he had no delight. He sat down on a railroad track, his old Caldea lowing in the back. He met with a dark and a staggering man as he passed him by, shouted at him, "Manny, can't you see what's become of me? Why can't I feel the vine? The very last house that I had left, I have a press with my rhymes and now all dead for me. All I got left is the beat with the stagger headed down the current line." But then he passed on, quick as he couldn't stand such a drunken man sober. All that he wanted was the lights in the bar, the nightingale and the wild rose. So when he come in, they said, "Yeah, you're back to the go, you're out of jack, so just about then you swear and you don't want to hear about fuck ahead, lady, you can give us a go." Oh, yeah, hey. Relieves he handed him his first jar of porter. Said, "You must have seen the Bishop's Coast tonight to put the dry look back in your eye." But man, he'd not be taken by their jibing and their regaling. He found himself a freshly blown crew felling for their sport and their bailing. But as he was going home at the very same spot where he met his dark familiar, he seen him coming back down the line, and he was right strange and fine. And as he passed him by, Manny threw out his arms, trying to grab hold of his likeness. In the morning, all they found was a frozen corpse at the butt of the corner line. And at the wake, they were lashing out to drop the brandy, the old-fashioned habit in the church, they were lashing out. Pounds of fire, so how do you be finding the old? in the afternoon. He sat down on the railroad track, his old cab deal, you know, in the back. He ran with the dark and the staring man as he passed him by and shouted back at him, "Man, can't you see what's become of me? I cannot feel the fire." See, now you all know, you can hear it. You're gonna listen to The Simpsons and you go, yeah, that's Lydia.
You know what that reminded me of? You know that Island song actually does that.
Yes, it does.
That's right.
And Andrea's here, we do that. You guys remember the other week when we were doing that thing? This is where it actually fits.
That's right.
Even Ulla has Lydia.
Amazing. Kind of a modern song though, really.
Yeah.
True. But
Good stuff.
Hey, Sammy? Thank you.
well then.
Some more tunes?
Some more tunes. Oh sure. Oh yeah, you were playing
We can do that.
Yeah.
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 Right. Guitar switch, and then we're gonna play a tune by Ulla Carolyn. This one is called She Begs Shamor, which is it the big Fairy Hill first or the little Fairy Hill first?
I don't know.
I don't know. If you know Irish, then it's either called the Big Fairy Hill and the Little Fairy Hill, or the Little Fairy Hill and the Big Fairy Hill. But I don't know which comes first. But it's nice.
D.
D. Ulla Carolyn was a harp player, and
A blind harp player.
yeah, and very prolific composer. Because he went around and basically taking commissions for people to write tunes for them.
Thank you so much. Sammy, everybody, look after Sammy. Look after Jolene. Look after all the folks that are taking such good care of you here this evening. Look after Richard for making it sound so good. Look after us for letting you in.
Be here. She begs some more.
We'll see how it goes. It's a lovely tune. Very baroque.
You say very baroque, is that what you said?
Very baroque.
So where was the hill?
What was the little...
Hey,
Winker! Hey, Winker!
Well, apparently there's two of them.
There's a little one and a big one.
I don't know where.
I tell you, we're gonna be baroque if people don't go visit the tip jar, just like Winker just did. Give it up for Winker. Hey. Music theory lessons continue.
Flat baroque and busted.
Hey, man.
Oh. Let's play one more tune while we're
Sure.
tuning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maddie Burlington on the field, Chris Wade on the board.
Hey, Chris.
Hey Rich, guess what I did earlier today? It's rhetorical because he already knows. I jumped out of a plane today, you guys. I did, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Have anybody done that? Highly recommend.
In the air?
Yeah, it's on the ground, but
10,000 feet.
it was a big jump.
Whoa.
Yeah.
10,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Tandem?
Yeah, well, yeah, tandem. They make you go tandem for a while. I was insistent I would just go by myself, but there's something about insurance. I don't know. Liability, something. I had a lot of fun doing that Hartford song last week. Let's do that one again.
Do it.
In the key of
G.
G.
Now, this is more of a Mixolydian thing, but I mean, dealer's choice, Rich.
What kind of blues is it?
Blues is Mixolydian. I mean, it's. I'm gonna pick up some of these empties here just as soon as I know where they're laid. Tie off of them jolly old moving lines on a long hot summer's day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. On a towboat rolling up barges on a long hot summer's day. Well, I got me a gal in Pekin. She's a good old gal, okay. I bet she's sitting by her window fan on a long hot summer's day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. On a towboat rigging up barges on a long hot summer day. Last night we had pork for supper. Today it'll be chicken consomme in a fruit jar full of iced tea on a long hot summer's day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. On a towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Well, we put a man off in Beerstown when we come down yesterday. I'm gonna get off down in Alton town on a long hot summer's day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. On a towboat rigging up barges on a long hot summer day.
Chris Wade.
Thank you. That's our weekly John Hartford song for no good reason, and the other two folks aren't here. Thank you.
It's a little secret thing we do when those other two are gone.
Makes no sense, but we like to do it.
Don't tell.
I kind of half told him, I didn't seem to care.
Somebody
much
goes,
about it.
How would you do the job?
Well, it's all on YouTube anyway. Thanks to our videographer, Dan Jason.
Dan Jason,
Our
Dan
archivist.
YouTube, our archivist, yeah.
They don't watch it.
Pat actually said he did watch a little bit. They both told me before, like, oh, I'll watch the song. I don't know if they're lying either of them. Pat said he did last week.
Which one he watched?
Let's change the guitar.
Hey. That song does stay in my brain like crazy,
Pretty
bro.
catchy number.
Yeah.
Not bad. Hartford, man, he could do it. He spent the rest of his career trying to write the follow-up to Gentle on My Mind.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't?
Right.
That's true.
If you've written Gentle on My Mind, then
It's like, yeah, I can do that again.
you'd
It's
be
like,
stuck chasing that forever.
but
Steam-powered airplane, that's pretty good.
well, that's it. Well, sing bad airplane.
When the faded dinner didn't come back again, didn't go too fast, this big bird airplane. The wheels went round up and down and inside and back again. Sitting in 747, just watching them clouds roll by. Can't tell the sunshine reveals rain. Rather be sitting in a deck chair high up over Kansas City. On a genuine old-fashioned all-day steam bird airplane. Okay, thank you.
That's what Chris jumped out of earlier today.
It was timely that you did that.
Not at all.
A little hunting song.
That's kind of the lugubrious Eli Spanberg. We're not doing that.
We are doing that one, right?
We are doing it.
Cool. So it's all about hunting a rabbit.
This is a hunting song from Northern Ireland. Not a hunting song from London, England, where they would ride around with their red tailcoats and top hats. This is just a bunch of farmers and their dogs chasing a rabbit that they call the wee puss. I don't know why. One fine winter's morning, our horns we did blow. To the green fields of Tessa, our hounds they did go. For to meet the bold huntsmen from around Katy Down. For none loves the sport better than the boys from the May Down. And when we arrived, they were all standing there. So we took to the green hills in search of the hare. We hadn't gone far till someone gave a cheer. Over high hills and valleys, the wee puss did steer. As we flew o'er the fields, 'twas a beautiful sight. There were dogs black and yellow, there were dogs black and white. But she made a black bag for to try them once more. But it was her last night round the hills of Greenmore. a cry we did hear, saying bad luck to the boys, brought you made down the dog's here. For last night as I lay content in the glen, it was a little I thought that the dogs or a man. But when going home by the clear light of day, I heard the loud horns Joe Coker does play. And now as I am dying, my race is all done. No more through the green fields of Katy I'll run. Or take my life on the cold winter's night, or go home to my den when it's breaking daylight. I blame old MacMahon for bringing Coyle here. He's been at that same paper for many years a year. Every Saturday and Sunday, he never gives old, with a pack of strange dogs round the hills of Greenmore.
We love Steel Ice Band, but some of their arrangements are in questionable choices.
We reinterpreted.
This is usually Andrea's spot, kind of. Sort of between Andrea and Pat's spot. And the AC vent is like right there, pointing straight at me. So when the AC is on, this is the cold seat.
You know, for being in that seat, you're not cussing nearly.
Is that something you want to hear?
Well, yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's do, I don't know how much time we got. We can maybe do these.
6:48.
Thank you, Dan.
Maybe two and two. Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Let's see that.
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, see, so there's, in my mind, there's these Irish songs that are like, and I love them. And then there's these other sort of weirdly modal with weird times and melodies that go weird places, and I love those too. This is one of those. Well, after morning, there comes an evening, and after evening, another day. And after a false love, there comes a true love. I'll have you listen now to what I say. My love is an but how to save him I do not know it, for now he has a sentence to be hung. As he was marching the streets of Derry, my love he walked upright manfully, being much more like a commanding officer than a man to die upon the gallows tree. Where is my love? She's so long coming. Oh, what detains her so long from me? Perhaps she thinks it a shame or scandal for a man to die upon the gallows tree. He looked around and he saw her coming, and she was dressed all in woman's fine. The weary steed that his love was riding, it flew more swiftly than the wind. Come down from that cruel gallows. I have your pardon from the king, and I will show them they cannot hang you, and I'll crown my love with a bunch of green.
us tonight. Your segments are up next. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you next week. We understand Andrea may be back next week.
Oh.
On her way home from Ireland today.
Yeah.